and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Check out.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Saints. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Bell run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. Again, it is Brooks. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Panthers.
11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
The kicker on for the point after.
The PAT up and good. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And we'll see a return here from his own. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We'll start the drive with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Like, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 42 yards. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Right there, baby. Ready?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Kendra Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Set.
On a handoff, Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Seven Pirates. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
1 quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Ready? 19 tight. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He runs with it, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Tag! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Back to the air one more time. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing now from the gun. Headed left, buying time. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A carry now for Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds. Up at the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll air one out for Palmer. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick, guilty on that one. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that, street. Let's go now. 65. Oh, Viking 18. Go check. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
70 ranges.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 type, 19 type.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Rig alert, rig alert. Johnny Lion. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, They've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline,
and he's got another one. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. From that route, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Let's go now. Hey.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. A short pickup to the 38.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Good for the Saints.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison. 65. 79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score again. it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. And the Panther first
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Ready,
To the air now on first and 10. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19 Tigers, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, go.
Back to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That is Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The ball comes out. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. find yourself down in the third quarter, how do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here we go. Buffalo 8, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunity. Like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
Yes, ready? Ready? Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. And he's Stutzman there for the stop. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Brooks. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Viking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
That is caught. And he's in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
Okay,
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Shut up. 18 card.
Now give to Miller running right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Miller. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Around the 30-yard line.
Red. 19.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? And this is too far out in front. And one's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They'll look to throw again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Let's go now.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Seven Pirates, Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Let's go. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, he'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Viking 18.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's second down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 18 card. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on this one. Here's Hawkinson in motion.
And it's third down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
Panthers 48.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
36-yard line.
They will run the draw play with Miller. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for two.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A run here with Miller. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 19
Just
yards.
his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
45-yard line.
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Nick Scorton on the tackle. 2 yards
From
on
the 42-yard line.
It's
Here's second and 8.
at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
By the Panthers.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. What a performance. Reception number 14 for the first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And out of the gun, he'll throw. A pass taken in by Miller. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this out to Miller. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up.
Back to throw. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Saints. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will go up by 7.
Makes the score Saints 63, Panthers 56. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Ready? 19 Lions. Panther 60. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are right back in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
56.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Dragon 60.
Back to the air once more on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. Here we go. Pop it up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Ryan Brzee. He's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Going up top. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Shut up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check over.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.